we've been going through the Dragon Keep DLC. We've got ourselves a grog nozzle, and we're going through the Dragon Keep DLC, trying to get a magic missile and keeping an eye out for the nice class mods you can get here. So hopefully going through this Dragon Keep DLC we can get a magic missile and maybe another class mod upgrade. Let's have a look at this adaptive shield. We have this purple quick shield. We don't really need that. Let's have a look at this shield. The one we have at the moment is a little bit better. Did I just sell that other shield? I did, that's fine. We don't want that one. So we've got an Acid Nova shield and an Absorb shield there.
Go kill some wizards. I am but a humble merchant, and these are my wares.
Lobbed Shock Transfusion in the ammo shop.
Yield goodbye.
We did find this class mod in the Dragon Keep DLC, which is the best one we've found, so we've been using this one. Magazine size and fire rate increase, along with those skills, life tap, suspension restoration. I think it might be just suspension that we're currently using as far as those skills go. There's suspension up to 9. And we're not using any of the other skills from that class mod, but that's okay. It's still an upgrade over the other class mods we have, and we'll keep an eye out for some more. We also found this nice Ravager here that we've been using. And we also have this this nice Hyperion purple pistol with the double shots. We haven't really used this very much, but I'd like to give this a try. But the Ravager's been our main weapon at the moment. We were using the SMGs and the Cat class mod for a while, but I've switched it up, so now we're using the Ravager along with that nice class mod from the Dragon Keep here. Let's try this Hyperion pistol, see what this thing's like. Try it on this badass spider. Oh, it seems quite nice. And when I used this pistol, I did also see the what is that skill called? The one that's like the Zero's bore. Chain reaction. I actually saw the chain reaction going off there. I don't think I've really paid much attention to the chain reaction going off. But you can see, I can see it go off there as well, zipping off to the right. So the chain reaction was ricocheting off and hitting this badass spider. So that's working too. Now that we have the skill that increases the duration of our phase lock, we might as well pay more attention to the chain reaction and try to use it, make use of it more. This particular skill here, suspension, and now that it's up to 9 out of 9 points in suspension, really makes things like a chain reaction more useful, and wreck as well. Things like wreck, chain reaction. What is this? Where am I getting shot from? Oh, up here. Got some enemies above. Something right behind me. Another spider. Black Widow Lasher. I'm liking this Hyperion pistol actually. I've had this thing for a while just sitting around in my inventory. I probably should have been using it more often. It's actually a decent little weapon, this one. With the double shot. Uses more ammo, but I'm not really using pistol ammo for a lot. I should probably keep some pistol ammo for the grog nozzle, so it might be time to swap this out. And I also have not upgraded pistol ammo capacity with iridium, so that's something else I could potentially do. Spend some iridium upgrading the pistol ammo now that we're starting to use it. We've got the rocket torpedo here, not a big fan. Let's try out this flame Vladoff assault rifle. Not a huge fan of the flame assault rifles either, but just for fun, let's play around with it a little bit. It's got a scope on there. Has quite a bit of full auto climb to it. It's a bit of a characteristic of the Vladoff assault rifles. They do have that climb. This next section's a bit tricky actually, so I might stick to better weapons instead of experimenting with this Vladoff right now. What else do we have? 12 pistol, we'll leave that. Shotguns, SMGs. Let's throw this good touch on. That might actually be useful. Might be useful for these orcs coming up. See how we go here. Just want to try aggroing these orcs on this little bridge here. See if this is a nice choke point for the orcs. Also, running up there, as you can create another choke point up there as well for the orcs. So I could also jump up there. I don't think I'll quite have enough time to do it this time. I think the best idea is just to take it slow here. Try to aggro these orcs in small numbers, instead of just running straight up there and having a bunch of orcs coming at you. So there's one orc that's aggroed on me coming through, this orc captain. Now let's use our abilities on the next orc. Orc Zerker here. Very tanky, that Orc Zerker. Almost dead. Once you get those flame dot running, then you can heal up just by switching over to the grog nozzle, which is quite nice. You can see the ricochets going off there. There's nothing for the ricochets to target, so they're just flying off into the sky. It's nice to actually see them go off though. I haven't been paying much attention to that particular skill. Is that barrel going to explode? Oh, it did. That's flame. Good touch. Working out alright. Not a bad idea, just to be patient. Let the phase lock cool down. Just take it easy with these minions rather than just aggroing all of them. Orc captain here. Now that orc captain was not a slag, which is probably why he didn't go down so quickly. I think we've got the big boy here. Warlord. Oh, I think we're better off with the SMG here. So it's just me and the big guy. I don't think this is not a good area to kite the big guy. I think I was better off in the other area. I'm going to run back over here. I think this is a better area to kite the orc, whatever his name is, Duke of Orc. Oh, didn't notice that other one coming the other way. Plenty of orcs coming the other way now. Let's try some grenades. Go for the big guy. What did I get shot by there? Probably just his attack. He got me just a little bit there. Let's throw a grenade there. He can walk through those clouds. Oh, he's going the other way. So I just walk through my own cloud here. Got another orc coming behind. Trying to run, but they couldn't run there. Still slagged. Oh, such a long range on that attack. So it's just us and the Duke here. I thought I aggroed him, but not quite. Almost dead. Sometimes the sprint doesn't quite activate. Probably if you're reloading or something. If you're reloading while the sprint's going off, it doesn't quite activate. There we go. Got him finally. We've got 4 iridium. Lobbed corrosive transfusion, 3-second fuse time. Looks like we're full up, our inventory's full. We should have sold off our junk before we headed off. Now, would that have been faster with the Ravager? Not sure. Could have been. We have a bandit assault rifle, we don't need that. Lobbed corrosive transfusion, 3-second fuse time's not going to be very useful for us. I think this is the best place to kite that Duke is around this thing. Going back to the starting area where the shops are, that's not quite as useful for kiting the Duke around around that one particular mound that there is there. That's about all there is in that starting section if you want to kite the Duke. But this is quite better because you can kite around, where are we? Back there. Back there. You can kite around there and still shoot from the other side. If you have a solid thing that you're running around, you can't shoot through it to the enemy, but back there with these little frames that were back there, the similar sort of structures, you can kite around them and shoot through them. There is a chest around here. Have I missed it? There it is. Almost forgot this chest here. We have another blue Torg shotgun, the Stalker, and a white Maliwan SMG, level 51. I think I like my Ravager better. So let's switch back to the Ravager. So we'll run with the Ravager and the Good Touch for now. Put the Good Touch back on. Even without the Cat class mod, we still have this class mod, which is giving us the nice fire rate bonus anyway, and the magazine boost as well, which is very nice. So we'll roll with these two, Good Touch and the Ravager. We have a pistol here, Torg pistol, level 51. We do have a Torg pistol. Lumpy rod, fire rate 1.5. What's the fire rate on this one? 0.7. Torg pistols generally have a very slow fire rate, so I do like the Torg pistols that have the faster fire rate. The slow fire rate Torg pistols are really painful to use, not worth it. But for now, as far as Torg weapons go, we'll continue with the Ravager here. Very nice. Defense Shrine. So that's another option. I mean, with that big fight with the Orc Lord, I probably should have been using these shrines. We have a Defense Shrine up there. I think there is another shrine down this way too. That might be one there. Certainly might have made the fight a little bit easier if I made use of those shrines. Let's check the map. Don't really use the shrines that much, but might be worth it. Oh, that's right, we're doing the jumping puzzle. I was expecting there to be a save point near that jumping puzzle, but obviously not. We have to run all the way back. That's fine, won't take too long. Orc Invader here. Goes down quickly with the Ravager. And also phase locked. It's neat to see the chain reaction bullets ricochet off. So it certainly is working. You can see them fly off, particularly with the weapons that have glowing bullets, like the flame-based, incendiary-based bullets. You can really see the chain reaction bullets fly off with the glowing flame bullets. A couple of enemies here. We do have to deal with these guys.
Time to get gory.
Probably should slag this guy first. They are throwing some sort of a explosive item, some sort of grenades. Not sure whether their pickaxes explode, but they're throwing something that explodes at me. Jacob's green pistol there. Have to be careful of those dwarves there. They do have some sort of a projectile weapon that they're throwing. Oh, we don't go this way. So I probably did not have to fight those dwarves there. We have to go this way. Looking at the minimap, it looks like we go this way, up this skinny little path here. quite nice if the enemies come close enough to that phase lock orb. They do get slagged. Save you having to slag them manually. Very nice. Now, we might have stone golems around here. Melee shrine. We don't need a melee shrine. We're not a melee character. Looking at the map, there is this section that goes up here. I don't know if we need to go that way. Oh, we might actually. Let's have a look. Looks like there's probably two ways you can go here. Yeah, I think we have to find the letters first, and then we go the other way. So that's why there's two ways. Our other way is blocked by a locked door where we need the runes to open it. Rune letters. We've got a skin we already have. Nova Star skin, we have that one. Purple. Purple rarity Nova Star skin. I think there might be a loot chest around here. Just have a look up this way. Okay, there is a loot chest in the corner here. We're not getting mimics. Maybe mimics don't spawn yet. We've got a white launcher, TDR launcher. And that's it. That's a dead end. I do remember that loot chest from last time, from yesterday. It's always nice when you get iridium from these trash piles. And another one. That's lucky. 2 in a row. Can we get 3 in a row? No. 2 in a row. Iridium from a trash pile. That's still pretty good. I'll take it. This looks like an area where you would get a loot chest, but there isn't anything up there. Seems like a special area. I think it's just... might be an area for some sort of a mission location. That little peak there. Looks like something important, but no loot chest there. White bandit melee shield hit there. There's kind of like a 2 ways to go. There's this area here where we don't really need to go to. Then we can go down. We probably have to head that way another time. I think I'll just leave that for now. Don't really need to explore everything. Although opening up the chest is always nice. You get that chance with these Dragon Keep chests of getting the nice class mods. We were lucky enough to find a pretty good one. A purple one though, so... blue ones can be better if you get the skills you want from the blue ones. Use the SMG, it's got a better range than the Ravager. The enemies are coming close, so we can switch up to the Ravager now. This dwarf zerger is not slagged. This launcher has quite a nice fire rate, nice and fast. What's the fire rate on this launcher? 1.9. Seems pretty good even for a Vladoff launcher. Ultimate badass dwarf, okay. The only reason I noticed that guy coming is because he had that glowing hammer. If it wasn't for his glowing hammer weapon, I probably wouldn't have noticed that guy until he hit me. TDO pistol, Vladoff TMP. Another one of these guys. Oh, we've got a ton of enemies here. Oh, we have a ton of enemies. Where are these spawning behind me here? Didn't notice these enemies spawning behind. I'll keep the Ravager. More enemies coming behind. Man, they just keep pouring out from behind here. And more. They just keep spawning behind here. And another one. Grog nozzle plus the cloud kill is actually quite effective. Look at this. Killed him. That's it. You can one-shot these guys with the grog nozzle and the cloud kill. If there's only one enemy, it's not a bad option, really. So we finally got through that. I was surprised how many dwarves just kept pouring out from over here. It's quite possible that I have actually aggroed all the enemies in this section, so I might be able to explore this section quite comfortably, because it's quite possible I've aggroed and pulled all the enemies out of this section, so might as well explore this now that we've cleared out this area of enemies. See what we have. See, there's no enemies here at all. I think I aggroed the enemies in this entire area. That's why I was getting enemies constantly pouring down that path, because I was aggroing all the enemies from this area. What do we have here? Defense shrine. No. This is probably some sort of a mission item here. Wizard's Crossing. What's there? There's a loot chest there, but I'd have to drop down to get it. I guess I can just run back up, can't I? So why not? Let's see if I can make this drop. I think I can just drop without jumping. That's something to keep in mind as well. If a map seems to have a dead end and there's no loot chest, it's quite possible you have to drop down to get to them. Hello, what have we got here? 2 blue shields. Instant shield. I did find a purple quick shield as well, so capacity is much less, and the recharge delay is not that much better either. My turtle shield has a very nice recharge delay for a turtle shield, so I'm going to keep my turtle shield with a 2.3 second recharge delay. Fire spike shield, I never use those things, so I'll ignore those shields, don't need them. I guess the only option from here is to drop down and run back up. What do we have here? Nothing. And this is a melee shrine. Kind of neat having slag weapons become very powerful once you combine them with the cloud kill. You can just shoot them once, get the slag effect, and then cloud kill pretty much kills most mid-level enemies anyway. Kind of neat way to dispatch enemies. Pretty effective with particularly slag snipers. Get a slag sniper going with cloud kill. You can pick up enemies very effectively. One-shotting them, even if you don't get the headshot, they still end up going down with the cloud kill and the slag sniper.
That was interesting.
It's been a long time since we've come across a mimic. I've been expecting mimics every time I open a chest, and it's been a long time since we actually got one. We have a green Jacobs shotgun here, level 49. Got some iridium and a Hyperion blue non-elemental sniper. I don't think the Hyperion snipers are really very good. I never bother with them. Seem to be not as the strong point for Hyperion manufacturers, the snipers. And I think they have that bad ADS scope sway when you're initially ADS, which is pretty annoying. I might be travelling the wrong way here. Oh no, this is... yeah, it is the wrong way. I just wanted to explore this area a little bit. So it looks like we will have to come this way for another part of the mission. Seems like there is a mission objective here. That looks like a mission item there that you have to interact with. So I thought this might have been like an optional area with some loot chests there. But it looks like we will have to head through that area anyway for another part of the mission. So we can leave that for now. Keep rolling. We're facing new enemies now. Now, like a place like this where the enemies are way off in the distance, makes sense to maybe throw on a sniper. Slag sniper seems to be pretty nice. We have this Hyperion slag sniper, but don't need that. It uses 2 per shot. I've been holding on to this Maliwan's slag sniper because it's got that nice slag chance. Haven't found anything better really, so we'll just see what we can do with this thing. If I can make that shot, here we go. Look at this, Dwarf Zerker with the cloud kill. He's gone with 1 shot from a slag weapon. Very nice. And this isn't even a high level slag weapon, it's just anything that gets you that slag effect is good enough. This Maliwan slag sniper is like level 30, but I haven't come across another Maliwan slag sniper with a better slag chance, so I'll just keep this for now. Melee shield, booster shield, bouncing Betty from this chest. Nothing worth picking up there. None of those shields I ever use really. So what was it? Melee and booster, yeah. I don't use melee or booster shields. I'd probably use the booster shields more if you didn't have to manually interact with the booster drops to use them, if you could just run over them, but the fact you have to manually interact with them every time to pick up a booster is just more hassle than it's worth. Particularly in the middle of a hectic gunfight. Messing around with the boosters just seems annoying. We have a Maliwan sniper here. Corrosive. And a non-elemental. TDO pistol. We have a corrosive sniper here. A blue one, level 51. I think that's the better option. I'll keep that blue corrosive sniper. Not really using corrosive snipers right now, but I'll hold on to it until I find something better. I keep thinking these are discoverable symbols, but they're not. The discoverable symbols don't seem to have a colour to them. They're generally just etched into the wall with the same colour as the wall. What is that pattern behind? Not sure what that is. This looks like a shrine you can use, but you can't. So even standing next to it is enough to burn you. I'm going to get some enemies coming through here. Some pretty close ones actually. So they do drop like a dynamite there. I was wondering what sort of grenades they were dropping. At first I thought maybe it was their picks or something that are explosive. So they do throw those picks as well. But it wasn't the picks.
Gotcha.
It's a lot of fun actually using the shotgun with mine. I like it.
What the hell are you doing?
That's interesting. So the enemies will make comments when you use your phase lock on them. They do make comments when Zero uses his skill. The enemies seem like they do actually get stunned for a second when they run into the cloud kill, which is interesting. So it does actually slow them down a little bit once they hit that cloud kill. We've got a level 51 thinking here. As far as shotguns go, we don't need the stalker. We've got a level 50 flame thinking. And this long rider. Don't know if we really need another shotgun, another thinking, but I'll pick it up for now. I'll snipe this guy. He's way off in the distance. Oh, no, I thought he was jumping towards me, but he's just throwing projectiles. Cloud kills enough to kill the miners with the slag weapon. Might as well use my grenades more as well. Keep forgetting about the grenades. With that magazine size boost, I'm getting an extra shot off per reload. Without the boost I get 2 shots per reload. With that magazine size boost from the class mod, now I get an extra shot, I get 3 shots per reload. Which just makes a big difference. Getting that extra shot. 50% more shots per reload. Defense shrine there. Break these pots. Ammo might actually be full at this point. Yeah, ammo's full up, including the grenades, which I haven't been using. There's nothing across that ledge there to explore. I guess you can jump down there, but it's probably death to jump down there on that rock. It'll be an instant death as area. Don't see anything hidden down there. No enemies here. This is just a jumping puzzle. I think there may be a bunch of chests here. There's a couple anyway. 1, 2. We have pistols. Nothing interesting there. Bunch of green pistols. And we have this chest here. Another mimic. Got some stuff that dropped from the mimic. Stockpile relic. SMG pistol launcher. That seems kind of interesting. Don't know if I'll ever use it, but seems interesting nonetheless. I'll pick it up just in case. Let's go ahead and drop some of this cheaper junk we have. We probably don't need this many. We don't need 2 non-elemental snipers, for example. I'll keep the Droog. Drop this D-orb for now. Droog might be more useful overall. This Hyperion, might as well drop it. It's probably worth a bit to sell, but whatever. I don't really have a lot of space anyway. As far as items go, we can drop this junk white shield. Pick up that relic for now. And that's about all of interest. We'll leave the rest. We'll probably have to come back through this area anyway, so if there's any more chests further along, we'll pick them up on the way back. Defense shrines. So the defense shrines are the red ones. Our ammo is full, so we don't really need to bother with the ammo boxes here. Now we are up to this jumping section. Now what? Oops. Oh.
Tina, I'm pretty sure this jump is impossible.
Fine. My bad. I'll make it doable.
Oh, it's one of those unwinnable sections. I forgot this was another one of those unwinnable sections. We have to get to this middle rock. This middle floating rock. Might be able to make the... Oh, I was tempted to try to make the jump across from this middle rock, but I might not make it. Oh, this might be a bad idea. I could get pushed off here. Or squashed. There we go.
Found the dwarven letter A.
At least they don't make you go all the way backwards. I'll snipe this guy. Dwarf Zerker. Cloud Kill should take care of him. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, there's a ton of enemies here.
Put me the hell down!
Down.
Level up. Let's see what we can do here. So we have Fleet. Increases movement speed. Converge. Your face-lock ability now also pulls nearby enemies toward the original target. This deals a small amount of damage to the affected enemies. That's actually quite good because if the enemies get close to the phase-lock ball, they will get slagged. So that'll get more enemies slagged and probably get a better chance to do some damage with the converge, or with the other skill. What's that called? This guy, chain reaction. So that seems like a good one to go for. What else do we have next? Quicken increases the cooldown rate of phase lock. Well, that seems like it'd be very useful. Subsequence. Seek out, so your phase lock ability can seek out other targets. Again, yeah, it's a lot of very useful ones in this particular tree. I like this tree, so I'll keep going down here. Ultimate badass dwarf. So they're the ones with the glowing hammers. Oh, he's still alive. Wow, he almost one-shot me with his melee attack there. So they are very strong. Looking for something to shoot. Explosive barrels maybe. Oh, there's a health up here. Can take that health. Lobbed shock transfusion. Still a few more enemies around. There we go. Now we got our health back up, destroying that explosive corrosive barrel. A few health items here. Also. Couple dwarf berserkers. Doing fine for ammo here. We've already gone through those boxes there. This is junk that I already dropped. So we do have to go through this way. If there's anything else, we can pick it up. Now we have to go through here. Those clay jars can drop decent items.
Exactly like Salvador. That seems kind of.
Yeah, I know, Free Lily. You think it's racist or something? I'll sell downstairs if he thinks it's racist. Hey, Salvador! Is it okay if all of the dwarves in my campaign look like you?
That is awesome!
Oh yeah! Not racist.
2 of the 4 letters found. More health. Alright, I'll take a quick break and I'll be right back. Back to Borderlands 2. Got some health behind if I need it. Probably won't need it now we got the grog nozzle. We are good for healing with the grog nozzle. Now that we have the grog nozzle, actually, I could probably, this particular point here in Sweet Release, don't really need it now with the grog nozzle, so I could respec, pull the point out of Sweet Release, put it somewhere else. I guess Mind's Eye is the only option, which is probably a decent option. But the grog nozzle was good enough for all your healing needs. Don't need to bother with things like the Sweet Release skill. Just out of curiosity, what is a green shrine? That's ammo. So the red shrine is defense, blue shrine is melee. Where are these other? Oh, I've got a bunch of spiders down below here. They're not all that tanky, these spiders, so may not even have to bother using slag plus the Ravager. Yeah, 2 shots with the Ravager will take him down. Where is this other spider?
Enough.
We have some iridium here we missed. Got 53 iridium, so if we want to continue with that, using that pistol, that Hyperion pistol, which is pretty neat, that purple Hyperion pistol with the double shots, I probably would need to upgrade my pistol ammo capacity. But I don't really need to use pistols right now, other than the grog nozzle. Plenty of trash piles around here. Nothing interesting. We've been up that level. Nothing on that level.
You came to the wrong mine, big stuff. Get on my level.
These dwarves don't want to come forward.
Let go of me.
So you can see the phase lock there, pulling the enemy across. I've got a ton of enemies coming through. There's a bit of a battle going on here. So it's the orcs fighting the dwarves. Neither of them are fans of us. Let them fight each other. Let's have a look at these items here. Pick up some ammo while they duke it out. What's up here? Badass Iron Golem. How did he get stuck up there? He's not jumping down, he seems to be stuck. Let's hurry this on along a little bit. shot there. I thought I had enough. I thought I was just having to run away from that melee attacker, but while I was running away from that melee attacker, one of the longer range ones shot me. What was that? Another one of those weird grenades that the miners throw. Dynamite.
Gotcha.
Now we have the dwarves aggroed on me. Looks like all the orcs have been taken care of.
Stay still. That like to hurt.
Bouncy grenade, white. Bouncy grenade there. Oh, we still have more.
Put me the hell down!
Got this orc captain here. He might be the last survivor of the orc dwarf battle. Got this weird badass iron golem that it's not coming down.
Please stop.
Looks like there is some more enemies fighting the iron golem here. Cloud kill probably will take care of that iron golem with the slag here. He's almost dead. There we go.
Yeah.
So we got some dwarves here stuck in the building. And some more orcs as well. So we had a few orcs and dwarves stuck.
Who's next?
What is shooting at me? Something's shooting at me. Dwarf warmonger. This might have been who was shooting at me.
Pretty cool.
Torg lance. Don't mind the Torg assault rifles.
Stop.
Particularly the Torg spitter. That's a fun weapon to use.
Freeze.
Now I might have a minute to scrounge around for some ammo here. See if these guys dropped anything. I don't think they dropped anything interesting. Might be a loot chest in the corner. See what this guy has. Pistols. Bunch of green and white pistols. Nothing interesting in that loot chest. What do we have here? Nothing in that cage. Just something to look at there. Quite a big little battle there between the orcs and the dwarves.
You came to the wrong mine, big stuff.
You won't enjoy this.
What the hell are you doing?
Watch out for that ultimate badass dwarf. His melee attack does a ton of damage. With his magical glowing hammer there. Long rider, shotgun, green one. I think it's these miners that throw the dynamite. Sounds like something a miner would throw, dynamite. I assume the dwarf miners are the ones that are throwing this dynamite at me. Absorb shield. 23% absorb chance. I did find a nice purple absorb shield with a nice 29 or 30% absorb chance. I'll keep that absorb shield in case I want to generate rockets with that pistol from Wilhelm. I can use that absorb shield for that, at least until I find something better like a sham. Dwarves are not chasing me through the archway, or they are now.
Another Colossus to slay! What the hell are you doing?
This Ravager's a fun weapon to play around with. Certainly a nice compliment for Maya. We still have one dwarf Zerker.
Let go!
I think next trip back to Sanctuary or somewhere similar, I'm going to respec, take that point out of that healing skill. Sweet release, don't really need it now with the grog nozzle. Explosive, spike shield, scattergun. So nothing interesting in that chest. Get this ammo before we head up the stairs. Look at this guy. He's not aggroed on me at all. Just standing there. Sorry, bud. No enemies spawning in this section. We can just run up here, uncontested. With all these holes in the cave walls, you think there's enemies going to start pouring out of these things. My first shield, just a wide one. So we have this area here. But then the path branches off up this way. I'll see what's up here. It's quite possible we have to come back this way anyway. Rock golems do have this weird attack where they can slow you down. This seems like a section we're going to have to come to anyway later on in the story. It's a locked gate there anyway, so I'm sure we'll come back this way at some point for a mission. We can just run straight across here. Ingot processing.
Standing before you is a dwarven puzzle. To get past it, you gotta think real hard. To the max.
I have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
Not sure how you open those gates there. Not sure if you can solve the puzzle or whether you just have to punch it. Maybe actually solving the puzzle gets these gates to open. Or maybe just both gates open once you solve the puzzle. Is this one where you just punch it?
I hate puzzles. I want to break stuff.
Is that how you wanted us to solve the puzzle?
Yeah. Let's go here.
I liked it.
So this gate's open, the other one's still not open. Not sure how you open that particular gate.
That's the letter F. Only one letter left.
I've got the last letter, Muppet. And with the sorcerer's power coursing through my veins, you'll never get it.
Nothing interesting around the back there. Find a Greedtooth and find lettuce. So that's it, we got that letter. 3 of 4, one more to go. I'm sure there is some trick to open that gate, opening that gate. I assume it has something to do with the puzzle, like if you actually solve the puzzle in a clever way, maybe you can get that other gate to open. Our ammo is good, we don't really need to open all of these ammo chests. There's another locked chest behind there. Defense shrine. Again, not sure how you get through there. Maybe you can go around the back way. Maybe that's how you get in there, go around the back way. We can take this opportunity to sell the junk we're carrying around anyway. This will be useful. Let's have a look what we have. This stockpile relic might be worth holding on to. So, oh, we can actually use these now. Skin of the Ancients relic. And this shock bone of the Ancients. Cooldown rate plus 30. Which is actually better than this proficiency relic. There's no reason to even bother with this proficiency relic. This bone of the Ancients is just better. And plus you get the shock damage bonus, so let's go ahead. We'll retire this proficiency relic and we'll use this bone of the Ancients. Keep the skin of the Ancients for now. We don't have any of those, so we'll keep this at least until we get some more relics, maybe a better skin of the Ancients. Keep this stockpile relic, that might be useful. This vitality relic, I don't know if I'll ever end up using this one. Probably not. I'm going to retire that one too. Keep the cat class mod and this other cleric class mod just in case I want to use this one. Life tap and suspension. Critical damage, weapon accuracy, not quite as good. We have a slag singularity, we don't really need that anymore. I'll keep it though, that's the only singularity grenade I have. This longbow slag transfusion, we don't need that. I don't see myself using that anymore, get rid of that. Oh, and weapons too. What do we have for weapons? I prefer this lance over this rocket torpedo, so I'll keep the lance. And we'll keep those pistols for now. We have 3 shotguns, probably don't need 3 of them. We'll keep those for now. And we'll keep those SMGs and these 2 snipers. See how much space we have now. 22 of 30, that'll do. We have an expanded shield. Not very good. Our turtle shield's better than that one. This blue expanded shield. We have a sprinting turtle shield here, but I think ours is better. Better recharge delay.
Have fun storming the tower. Welcome
Ammo
to
shop
the old bulletin
has a
board.
longbow corrosive cloud, but we have that nice pandemic grenade, so we'll keep using that. Has a decent range with the other little grenades that come out with the pandemic grenades. Covers quite a decent area with the corrosive clouds. I wonder if there's some trick to get around the back way for this particular, to get into this gate here. There might be some way to get in the back way. So from here, looks like we just drop down there. Can you jump on these shops at all? Not really. What about from here? Can you jump on this? No.
You enter the lair of Greedtooth the dwarf. The sorcerer brainwashed him into running this place. You also notice a weird-ass magic globe. Might be why Greedtooth's so mean.
What is around here? Doesn't seem to be anything interesting up here. Another locked gate. This next fight's probably going to be a long range one, so I don't know if this Ravager is going to be the best option. Might be good to make note of where the shrines are too. Might be worth actually using some of these shrines for the boss fights. Looks like there might be a shrine there, green one. Oh, I think it's just a regular. No, it is a shrine actually. Ammo shrine. So we have two ammo shrines. We've got one on that side and one on this side. And have we been up here? No. Smash these two pots and we'll continue.
Welcome to my lair. Now friggin' die!
Let's have a look at our loadout. We probably don't need this slag sniper right now. Instead, we could throw a SMG on. Or we got our slippery lance here. That's another option. Or this SMG. Let's try this lance. Maybe that's the best option here. I'll get this purple SMG, level 51, the good touch. Try the good touch. He might be resistant to the good touch.
Boss fight? Let's do this!
Seem to be resisting. Trying to look for resist words there. Can't see any actually. I guess he is flesh based. He's got a flesh health bar.
Put me the hell down!
It's not slag. He stays slagged for quite a while. Oh, almost dead.
Let go!
Now he's coming back across. Might be better off with the SMG.
Wait your knuckles!
Oh, almost fell into the lava.
You won't enjoy this.
these projectiles coming through. I don't know if it's worth slagging him. May not be.
Enough. Enough. Hold it.
Oh, he's dead. Got him. Aerial Golem. I don't remember seeing one of these guys before. I wonder if that Aerial Golem is just for this particular fight or whether he comes around all the time.
Whoa.
Bandit Shock SMG. Don't like the Bandit Assault Rifles. Don't like the Bandit Assault Rifles. Bandit Slag Shotgun. Necromancer class. Mod. Another class mod we can't use. That boss seemed to stay slagged a lot longer than most other bosses do. Most other bosses only stay slagged for like a couple of seconds and then the slag effect wears off. That particular boss stays slagged for quite a while. Ravager was doing okay once the boss came over to this this main section here. So I was using the Flame Good Touch SMG when he went over to the other side of the lava. This is the way we're supposed to go by the look of it. We'll just have a quick look around. I don't think we can actually go across to the other side where the boss was coming from. Oh, we can. I guess that's where we're supposed to go. I probably should see what's behind these gates. I think these gates were locked here on the edge here. This one, for example. I think this one was locked, so I think this just gives you a path back up. See if it gives you anything else, but it seems like it's just a path to get back up to this other section. Nothing interesting there, no hidden bits. There's a chest here, this was worth coming back for. Bandit launcher, green bandit launcher. What is my launcher? Level 49 flat off, 99,000. I think it's going to be better than this one. So yeah, this gate is open after the boss fight. So that's how you access that particular loot chest. It opens up after the boss fight. And that takes us back to the shops here. As far as that other chest in the foundry section with the puzzle, not sure how you open that particular gate where the chest was behind it. I don't think it would be linked to defeating the boss here like this gate was. 22 of 30, so we still have our stuff all sold. I don't see myself using this flat off flame assault rifle now we have the lance, so we can get rid of that. This is a pretty neat weapon, this Hyperion purple 2-shot one. It does go through ammo quickly though, pistol ammo. Let's go ahead and sell that.
Cleric Zed's Health Emporium. My bullets aren't magic, but they are
We can continue moving forward now. We didn't actually have to use these ammo shrines on the side. I can pick up some of this junk to sell maybe. I won't go back to the shops, but I'll sell some of that stuff if I get the opportunity to. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff on this side too. I'll see what dropped here first. White lobbed corrosive cloud. We've got 3 chests here, very good. Generally, once you defeat a boss, there's usually a bunch of chests nearby after in a boss arena area. We have a couple blue shields, corrosive spike shield, amp shield. We don't need these. Pick them up to sell them maybe. We have a Maniwan slag launcher. We don't need that. Whoops, I accidentally equipped that junk shield. Put the turtle shield back on. Now, what does this chest have? No mimic there. Pistols. Level 52 pistol. Decent fire rate for a 12 pistol. 2.0. I'll pick that one up. Might be better than my current 12 pistol. I'm not using the 12 pistols, but might as well keep the best one.
Great job! You have all
Pick up the rune.
Now just get back to claptrap.
We gotta walk all the way back? Oh, man.
Alright, girl, alright. Here. I made some glowy portals for your laser butts.
Did you just say laser butts?
Whatever that is, I want it.
I think our ammo is probably full at this point. I'll check up here, see if there's anything interesting up these stairs. Nothing. Try the other one, but it's probably going to be the same situation. That's it. Did I just fall through the map? I think I might have. Don't think I'm supposed to be down here. And I don't know if I can get back up either. Let's see what happens if I jump over here. Stairway to nowhere.
RATF? We have to unscramble that?
Is it raft? I bet it's raft.
I don't think there's much I can do here. Probably then to fall to my death, unfortunately. That teleport did not treat us kindly here. Oh well, I think this is going to be death if I drop down here. Yeah. Oh well, too bad. Hopefully it puts us in the right place this time. Where did we end up? Oh, we're on the other side. While we're here, we might as well sell off the junk we collected. This shock assault rifle, never going to use that. Bandit assault rifles are not worth using. We have these 2 12 pistols. Certainly like this one with a faster fire rate, so I'm going to keep that. This bandit slag shotgun, never going to use that. I'm going to go ahead and retire this flame thinking. I'll keep the non-elemental one. And this long rider seems interesting, particularly with the foregrip on it, which is good for shotguns, gives you extra pellets. So that's probably worth holding on to for now. And I'll keep these 3 snipers. As far as items go, we've got a couple class mods we can't use. And a bunch of shields we don't need. A couple of blue ones and a white junk one.
Welcome to Dr. Zed's portable cleric station.
20 out of 30 items used in our inventory. Slightly unfortunate that we got teleported below the floor there. Could be because I was moving during the teleport, so maybe if I jump on here and stop moving, might stop me from falling through the floor. Just out of interest, I'm going to keep moving to see if it happens again. No, I think I just got unlucky. Got unlucky where I fell through the floor. Well, I guess it was interesting to see what was under the floor there. Those weird stairs that went nowhere.
Raft. Was that not the password?
Oh, God. I just figured it out.
So say it.
Fine, it's... art.
Guys! Did somebody say fart?
13,000 XP, $14,000 reward. It's been a long time since we got a mission reward. That mission took quite a while to get through. But we got there in the end. Even with a little glitch that sent us through the floor. And we got shops here too. Exit the Dwarven Mines. See what these shops have. Homing incendiary singularity. Bad fuse times on those. Med shop has a absorb shield, 25% absorb chance. The purple absorb shield we have has a better absorb chance. I think it's like 29 maybe 30. Let's have a look at this turtle shield. It's like the one we currently have with the shorter recharge delay. I'll keep that.
Good luck on your quest or whatever.
How are we doing for ammo? Probably good, yeah. Our ammo's full up. We've been just collecting ammo for a long time now after that boss fight, so we don't really need
Sorcerer's Tower in sight. You
to
think
pick
of
up
what you're
any
going
more
to
ammo.
spend your reward money on once you rescue the queen.
Lots and lots of books. And guns.
Not really worth opening those ammo boxes. They're all full up. Our ammo's all full up. Orc minion here.
That boy's gonna
We've got more orcs here. Just this guy left now. Another set of enemies coming through. Oh, I was trying to get my slag pistol going there. Where's the other one? Bloodlusted orc berserker.
Please stop.
Now we have a little bit of a break. We can look around, explore a little bit. Ravager's doing a good job against these orcs. One shot was enough for that orc minion. And we have the flame SMG also. We could use that for a little bit, try to even out our ammo usage. Here is the loot chest. I thought there was a loot chest around this corner. We have a couple of class mods, just the regular kind. Not the ones that are unique to this DLC, unfortunately. A couple of grenades again, just a bunch of white stuff there. Nothing to pick up. We're good for ammo. I don't think we need to... Actually, we did use some shotgun ammo, I suppose, so we may need a bit more shotgun ammo. No, we're all full up. Keep an eye out for more loot chests.
Hold it right there.
As I said, this Good Touch SMG is still working out fine. I thought it might be inferior to the Ravager, but it seems to be alright. I can get some use out of this. Even though my shotgun ammo is full, don't really need to. But why not? Let's play around with this Good Touch. These are all flesh-based enemies, so using some flame weapons is not a terrible idea.
What's that in the sky? It looks like the handsome sorcerer is catapulting in some orcs to fight you. Be careful, dog.
Slag barrel. Enemies are coming in now. Orc captain.
Calm down.
Tough to see where their heads are to get the critical hits when they're in that phase lock orb. Got this darkness part here. I think you need a magic missile for this bit. I don't think you can solve that darkness puzzle part. I think you need a magic missile for that. We have one of each shrine here. Damage shrine is the gold one. Ammo shrines are green. Defense is blue. What is this? Defense shrine. It's like a purple one. This is defense as well. Why are they different colours? Interesting. I would have thought the defense shrines would both be the same colour unless they do different things. I assume one might be health, the other one might be shields. So maybe that's what's happening there. So there was another path further earlier that I didn't take. Oh, that's to that particular mission item. So there is a side mission there. I don't think I need to bother with the side mission. What is my level? I'm level 52. curious to know what level the mission is. The mission's level 52 as well, so don't really need to mess around with side missions right now. If our level lags behind the mission level, then maybe we can do some side missions, but for now we're doing fine.
We need more
Enough.
Ultimate badass. Orc. Can't phase like that guy.
Hold it.
Should not have just try to get past here if I can. It's just me and him. I think I must have had the drunk effect going, because that Ravager was much less accurate than what it usually is. Okay, we got the big guy. Now we just have this smaller one. This badass didn't drop anything. Didn't drop anything at all. I thought I'd use the Ravager for that badass. Might have been a better idea. SMGs fire really fast now. Once you got the phase lock going and that fire rate bonus, very useful. I think there might be a loot chest down this way. See if there is. There is. It has a Vladov corrosive sniper. Another Vladov sniper, a white one. I think I accidentally swapped grenades. Oh, I didn't. Just make sure I didn't accidentally swap out one of my items here. Felt like I did. No, I don't think I did. I held down the interaction button, which will swap out an item. That's all I wanted from that section, was just to pick up that loot chest. We can continue now. Nothing interesting in that loot chest. That's the area we came from, down that way. Those guys are fighting each other. I'll just sneak through here. Check the loot chest down here. We have a couple of different variety of items here. Jacob's class mod. Nimble turtle shield. That's capacity's better. Recharge rate's better. Recharge delay's not too bad. Health penalty's worse though. So what level is my current shield? 50. And this is a 52 green. I think I'll continue with what I have. We have a homing singularity bad fuse time and a homing shock transfusion. There's a discoverable here. I don't think there's any other loot chests back here. Now, is there a loot chest at the other end of this hallway? Why can't I go up this ladder? Here we go. There was a loot chest at this end of the hallway. What do we have down the other end? Sir Boyle. We don't need to deal with him if we're not doing the optional mission. So these orcs and knights are still fighting each other. Probably want to get rid of the orcs first. I think they're more of a handful than the knights are, so I'm happy to go for the orcs first. At this point though, might as well try to get this knight. Now we have archers. It's been quite a while since we've dealt with the archers, so now we've got archers again. We've got another enemy right next to us. I thought we had dealt with all the orcs, but there was one left. Now for these archers, I may just throw our slag sniper on, see how the slag sniper does against the archers. Now, there are still some more orcs up there that they're shooting, so looks like that particular archer that was aggroed on me is now aggroed on that orc. These archers are more troublesome than the orcs, so I'm happy to go for the archers first. Storm Knight champion. Cloud Kill is going to be nice against these armoured knights. That was nice having the archers aggroed on the orcs. That made it much easier to approach, even though I was quite a bit away. Wait for the paladin's shield to go down. Then I'll kill both of them. Still have enemies spawning in. Adept Squire. Another orc. They're still coming in. Almost dead here. And there's still one. Oh, we've got more enemies spawning in on the other side.
Your
Cloud Kill doing good work, even at level 52. Cloud Kill's doing good work against these armored opponents. Ravager's good, don't have to worry about which elemental type to use. I can just keep using the Ravager.
Come step forward and shit go free.
You really notice the low accuracy of this shotgun once the drunk effect of the grog nozzle kicks in. With the other weapons, even with the drunk effect, it still gets some usable shots off. With this thing, once the drunk effect kicks in, the spread is just a crazy, so wide you get virtually nothing useful out of it. Lobbed corrosive bouncing Betty. 1.2 second fuse time. That's level 53, can't use that one quite yet. And the elemental relic with shock damage, that's not as good as our ancient's relics. Nimble turtle shield. 3 second fuse time, not bad. That might actually be useful by the time we get up to level, whatever that was, 53. I'll hold on to that one. Might be useful. Bit of a cramped little battle on those stairs there. Not much room to maneuver. Again, that one shot is enough with the cloud kill. Oh, it's got quite a long knockback. Didn't realise the knight's attacks actually knock you back like that. Have to be wary of that if I'm going somewhere where I'm close to the edge of the map. I think that lift there is a shortcut, but I don't think I've unlocked that lift shortcut yet, so we're going to have to run around the long way. We have the ash falling down around us. I guess this is a volcanic area, that's probably why, the volcanic ash. We have an opportunity to pick up some of the money that was behind us. One of the enemies followed us. This might have been, this knight champion was the one that knocked us down. So we got our revenge on that knight champion that knocked us down. Almost left that iridium behind. Time to start looting around for some ammo. Once again, that cloud kill does the job. Just shot him once with a slag pistol. Storm Knight champion. So that adept was resisting probably the corrosion. Now we have the archers. troublesome archers.
Our truth shineth bright.
Stop struggling.
The harlot has me in her clutches.
Thought this was an enemy, but it was just a body. Snipe these archers with the slag sniper. Yeah, that's enough to take them down, that slag sniper. Where are they?
Gotcha.
Oh, thought that guy was dead. Blood shock transfusion. Three-second fuse time with that grenade. White shield there. Pretty sure most of these are going to be archers. Well, they still sneak up from below.
Someone kill that witch.
Trunk effect is happening. And we got our first sorcerer here. Still not dead either. Pretty tanky, that sorcerer actually. Took quite a few shotgun, quite a few of these Ravager blasts at close range and survived them all. Got something here. Chain lightning. Legendary grenade right off the bat from that badass sorcerer. Very nice. Very nice. Float off slag. Launcher. So that was our first experience with a magic user in this DLC, and we walked away from it with a legendary grenade, magical grenade. That's a good start. This is the sort of thing we want. We want to pick up these chain lightnings and the legendary version of the fireball, and particularly the magic missiles. That's what we want. Ideally a 4 times magic missile, but we'll take it 2 times. So that's nice. We upgraded our...
Lightning bolt!
We've got the chain reaction now, which regenerates, so we can use this one a lot more than our other grenades. We can leave, or pick up some of this junk to sell. Why not? We still have 1 archer here. We have a couple archers actually. I think this slag sniper and cloud kill should be enough for that guy. White Jacob's assault rifle there. This section was much harder with 0. I really had to work a lot more trying to get up here with 0 at ultimate Bolt Hunter mode. But with Maya's skills and abilities, with that phase lock ability,
That is lovely.
it's been a little bit easier to get up here. Flood off Rocketeer. Aggression relic, launcher damage, don't really need that. So as far as assault rifles go, we have a Slippery Lance, 52, Swift Rocketeer, fire rate's better, consumes 2 ammo per shot, Doesn't really, fire rate's not that much better, and damage is not all that great either. Not a big fan of the Rocketeers, to be honest. Don't like them. Those archers are much less troublesome when you can pretty much one-shot them with a slag sniper and the cloud kill. Makes dealing with those archers much less of an issue. We can access this area from the other side, so that's not a problem, that we can't get through those bars. Having a good time with this Ravager, actually. It's been fun to use this Ravager. Works out well. And we also have that slag sniper for the bowmen mostly, because they can be a real hassle to deal with, the bowmen, with their perfect aim. Lobbed transfusion, 3-second fuse time. Even though this Ravager is using 4 shots, 4 ammo per shot, I haven't struggled with ammo with the Ravager. It's been fine. We can go ahead and snipe this guy while we're here. That'll kill him. Oh, these other guys are probably coming up the stairs for me now. Now the elevator comes up here somewhere, the one down in the caves. I think that is like a shortcut. Is it this one? No, this is a new area. I thought this was an area I had already explored, but obviously not, because we've got these loot chests here. Knight first, finish off the Orc Captain last. Cloud Kill dealt with that guy. This loot chest has a bunch of pistols. Nothing worth using. This other loot chest next to it has a Jacob's Chinook sniper and a scattergun. Torg crammed slapper, so that crammed means extra magazine capacity. Let's drop some of the other junk here. Drop this Rocketeer, I'm not going to use that. A couple junk pistols we can get rid of. We won't be using that launcher, but I'll keep it for sale. So this Slapper's got a decent fire rate for a Torg pistol, I'll take that. I'll also take that Jacob sniper too. Bandit shotgun we can leave behind. So the grate that was here looks like it's disappeared now. And here is the lift to go back down to the cave area. I think you do have to unlock that grate from this side. So this is just like a shortcut. A shortcut you can unlock So you don't have to go all the way up, like what happened to me when I fell down, when that knight knocked me all the way down. If I had this shortcut active, I would have been able to just go straight up that lift and save a lot of time coming back. More knights here. I also have my grenade as well, so I can make use of my grenades too. My nice chain lightning grenade that I got first try with the first magic user that I encountered. He was nice enough to give me a legendary chain lightning grenade. Nice to use. And the grenades just regenerate. Nice thing about those magical grenades on this DLC, they regenerate, and regenerate pretty quickly too. It doesn't take too long for them to regenerate. Oh, badass knight there. That combination of the Ravager plus the cloud kill takes care of these badass knights pretty quickly. So that was this might be a good spot to end the stream for now. This was a very productive session. We got our first magical grenade here. And it was a nice legendary one too, chain lightning. On level, chain lightning. I'm going to get some good use out of that. The other grenade I was using, the pandemic, probably less useful than the chain lightning. So this will be very nice to use, this chain lightning. And this too. This is good too. Now we're level 52, we get to use our Bone of the Ancients relic, which gives us not only that nice cooldown rate. We were using a proficiency relic, which gave us pretty similar cooldown rate, but this one's even better. And on top of that, we get the bonus shock damage. So running through this Dragon Keep DLC, we're starting to upgrade our gear to some nicer stuff. The things we're really interested in is the relics, or is the class mods here that are unique to this DLC, and the magical grenades. Those are the nice things that we're going for, particularly the magic missile. We're looking for a magic missile and some more of these class mods. So we'll continue looking for those things next time. So thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.